A court sketch shows Yevgeny Buryakov, one of 3 men accused by the U.S. of being part of a Russian spy ring. Russia dismissed the U.S. charges. It is the U.S. that is at fault, said Foreign Ministry spokesman Alexander Lukashevich.
Russia-American relations have been in a difficult period for a long time. It looks like the U.S., acting under the principle, the worse the better, has decided to start another round of anti-Russian campaigning.
The U.S. and Russia traded accusations over the spying incident just days after an attack in the Ukrainian city of Mariupol left dozens of civilians dead. The attack spurred a new round of Western criticism against Russia, which the U.S. and its allies say is arming and supporting separatists in Ukraine. Russia's interference in Ukraine could make it difficult for the U.S. to cooperate with Russia on other issues, says Assistant Secretary of State Victoria Nuland, who spoke at the Brookings Institution.
That kind of cooperation can't continue when Russia tramples on the rules of the international system that it seeks to benefit from, when it bites off pieces of its neighbors' territory and tries to bully them into economic and political submission.
Problems in U.S.-Russia relations started long before these current incidents, says Russia analyst Stephen Blank.
I've been saying for years that the United States needs to rethink its policies towards Russia, even before Ukraine and even before the latest spying incident.
He told VOA's Russia service that Moscow has been carrying out aggression against its neighbors since at least 2008.
The idea that we can have business as usual with Russia under Putin, even if he leaves Ukraine, I think is an illusion. This is a government that is bent on undermining the whole structure of security in Europe in order to keep Putin in power.
The United States has been rethinking its relationship with Russia, says Russia Studies Director Leon Aaron. But he says additional sanctions may not bring the desired results in Ukraine.
That Putin does not care at this point about, any further sanctions. In fact, if you read the Russian analysis, Russian press, their sense is that pretty much they've absorbed all the pain, through sanctions, through diplomatic isolation and pressure, and now they might as well, go for it, go for broke.
In spite of tensions over Ukraine, there are areas of cooperation, says State Department spokeswoman Jen Psaki.
Obviously, there are issues where we feel we can continue to work together on. The Iran negotiations, those talks are ongoing.
Psaki says that on the Ukraine crisis and other issues, the U.S. has been very open about its engagement with Russia, but hopes that areas of cooperation can continue. Pam Dockins, VOA News, the State Department.